So we walk this way, and despite our objective telling us to... I thought it said find the Hogwarts Express, that's fair enough. We find the train rather easily, and we find this guy. Makes various comments. It's time to get underway soon, and of course you can stand here for as long as you like without the train leaving, whatever. Now what you should be able to do is just walk onto the train, but you can't do that without talking to this group of plot critical characters. These of course are the much maligned Weasley family, with whom we will be spending most of our time making friends and feeding drug addictions. Dialogue. After some rather inconclusive and stuttering dialogue, we're told to get on the train, so get on we do. And to stuttering and annoying music, we set off. In case you didn't get that concept, here's an animation of a train moving. So we walk onto the train on our left to find a seat. Not kidding, our objective actually is find a seat. Our quest indeed is to find a seat. Now there's one right there, but we're not allowed to sit there. On our way we can talk to the various annoying denizens of the train. How the hell should I know where the engine is? At the front, I should imagine. It's a steam train after all. It's awfully stuffy in here. Oh, I'm sorry. This person asked me whether I should wave back at the muggles we've probably left behind about half an hour ago. This person is leaning out of a window. Chugga 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 woo woo. Hi. I hope I don't get motion sickness. Yeah, I'll be on my way. Fred, or possibly George, however, drops a rather important plot point. There has been a break-in at Gringotts. Yes, it was us trying to escape the bloody rats. And he also informs us of the concept of the Daily Prophet. Yes, a break-in at Gringotts, very important. Remember, for plot purposes later. We meet the inimitable Neville Longbottom. I love his little portrait here. He looks so sad and depressed. And yet he's one of the more likeable and believable characters in the franchise. Blah blah blah, boring crap. I expected a private carriage. Where is my valet? Blah 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 blah. Sorry, but I'm busy with my game. Yeah. Product placement. Cannon breaking product placement, what's more. And finally, of course, we find Ron, who's a main character, so we immediately go over to sit with him. Without asking. At this point, main character number 3 runs by. Have you seen a toad? No. No one here but my us and my rat Scabbers, who apparently says zzz. Blah blah blah. We're the 3 Musketeers. Would you like to learn a new spell? Thank you very much. Never quite understood what Verdimillius was supposed to do, but it's another combat spell. She runs off, Ron moans about her, and she's replaced by the sweets trolley. We're introduced to the concepts of various sweets, the Collectors Club for Wizard Cards at Hogwarts, and blah 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 blah, heavy flavour beans, etc, 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 etc. Now, the problem with having this sweet trolley here is that we've only just come from the sweet shop at Diagon Alley, and presumably if we wanted to buy anything we would have bought it there, so we just walk over and walk back to clear the screen. I think you've got to talk to her at least once, which is annoying. Then she goes away. And main evil character number 1. Or possibly number 2. They tell me you're Harry Potter, blah blah blah. This is Crabbe and that's Goyle. We don't get our speaking parts till about book 7, just ignores. Malfoy is quick to pick a fight. And Ron sicks his vat on them. Malfoy wanting to banish us from the carriage and nick all the sweets that we didn't buy. Crabbe and Goyle are defeated by a small rat, which leaves us to take on Malfoy in the game's second boss fight. So let's try out our new spell, shall we? Critical hit. We have mildly irritated Malfoy, who cast Vermilius back on us. Verdimillius seems to be better, so we'll cast that back at him. Aren't you loving the exchange of wit and strategy here? And just to thoroughly emasculate him, we'll finish him off with Flipendo. Which was actually more effective than his Vermilius spells. It's not like I've been power leveling. Now we get a Grand Wiggenweld potion for that. Awesome. And a level up. Malfoy rewards us with a card combination, which I shall check in a minute. You defeated that nasty snob Draco with spells. And the game starts sounding like it's talking to a 5-year-old, which, to be fair, it more than likely is, but... Malfoy walks off, swaggering his nose from side to side. Check the Folio Triplicus. Got slow and sluggish and, yeah... The card combinations are never that useful. Drone, for example, automatically defeats one enemy. Except it only works when an enemy is weak enough to not be a problem anyway, so... At this point, the game seems to be on some sort of unspecified timer before the train finally reaches the castle. You're just expected to wander up and down until something happens, which is rather annoying. I know it's just some specific tile you have to walk onto, but it would have made much more sense for the scene to skip just after you beat Malfoy. I believe one line of dialogue has changed. Yeah, this woman now congratulates you on assaulting somebody. So, yeah, it's really annoying. I'm just wandering up and down waiting for the train to get to the bloody station. So this is where I'm going to use my awesome emulating powers and speed the process up. And that's not doing anything either, so... Maybe I have to talk to this guy? I don't know why I thought that. I've tried to do this a fair number of times, but never understood quite what it is that triggers. Running up and down the train, not doing it. You have to talk to Ron. Okay, this is really annoying. Finally! Now arriving at Hogwarts, please change your character skin before disembarking. All of 4 people apparently disembark. Ron, Hermione and Toadless Neville. Have no fear everyone, Hagrid is guiding us to Hogwarts. I'm sure we'll be perfectly safe. We'll be taking boats from here across the lake to Hogwarts. Keep your hands and feet inside the boat and don't be dragging your arms in the water. I will mind you don't get assaulted by huge monsters and brutally killed, only that tends to happen to about half our intake every year. So yeah, next up we'll be crossing the lake and on our way to Hogwarts. Are you excited, kiddies? Thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.